Are we filming? Yes, we are. So welcome to another mail time. This is a very special mail time. I have been looking forward to this. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it for some time, and a few days ago I decided to pull the trigger on this item if I can open it. It's obviously very well packed, but I am very excited. I'm very excited about this. So let me show you. There's going to be some documentation in here, but I just want to show you this. This is how you present a parcel. I just cut myself with my penknife, so I've just got to be careful here. But as you can see, this comes from Tom's Studio. You can Google it. I'll leave a link in the description, as always. But this says Tom Studio. Let me just change that a little bit so you can read it. Okay, there we go. Tom's Studio, extraordinary creative tools, and a thank you. And it says, as a little thank you for choosing Tom Studio, I've included some lovely Dorset tea where my studio is based. So first things first, I suggest putting the kettle on, grabbing your favourite mug and making a lovely cuppa while getting lost in a creative project, illustrating or just doodling for the fun of it. Have fun, and if you feel like sharing your creations, please feel free to tag Tom Studio. I'd love to see what you make. And it's signed Tom, do you know, I can't remember Tom's surname, but he's a designer and maker, and it's a lovely website. Lovely products, and do you know what? It's a compelling purchase. So I just wanted to share with you. I wasn't sure what was going to be in this box, but I'll tell you what. Let me just zoom out a bit. But I was confident that it would be a well presented parcel, and clearly it is. So there's the introductory letter. What does it say here? Information recycling advice. I mean, fantastic. It's a fantastic level of detail here. Some Dorset tea. I'll drink that later. And then here we go. To be honest, this is probably the best parcel I've seen for a very, very long time. Isn't that lovely? What have we got here? Okay, so here we have some nibs. I gave myself the liberty of ordering some spare nibs. So I've got 12 spare nibs there of different sizes. But this is the thing, and as they say here in the UK, this is the business, from what I've heard. So let me just put that down, and let's have a look at this. Isn't that fantastic? Let me just zoom in again. Tom Studio, extraordinary creative tools, and this is the Lumos, an infinitely refillable pen compatible with 11 replacement tips, and I've got 3 different tips. But that's just fantastic, isn't it? That's absolutely fantastic. It says start the refillution. The Lumos can be refilled with any fountain pen ink colour, of which there are thousands, and is compatible with replaceable tips in 11 different sizes and styles. It's time to say sayonara to disposable pens and hello to your creativity. That's fantastic. So I'm going to see if I can just slide this off, and I can, and I'll zoom out again. I'm so excited about this. I'm just trying to open it without touching the box with my thumb, because I just nicked it with my super sharp Swiss Army knife. Okay, now this is it. So we've got a sample of ink here, which I'm probably not going to use, and then we have this pen. That pen there, isn't it tiny? So let me put the box out of the way. I'll put the ink back in here. But that's a beautiful box. I mean, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I mean, just the presentation alone is well, just amazing, really. So here we go. This is the Lumos. This is a mini version. There's a full-size version, and there is a. Am I getting the focus right? Let me see. Yeah, I think so. There's a mini version, which is this, and I'll just get my ruler out to show you. It's absolutely tiny. If you compare it to a tiny Papermate EDC pen that I like, I've got several of these. It is considerably smaller than that, and it's considerably smaller and narrower than a Kaweco Sport, which is my EDC pen of choice. I've had several of those over the years. This is in a different league in terms of miniaturization. And there are three versions. There's the full size one, then there's this mini size one, which I mean the size appeals to me from an EDC perspective. And then there's one called a duo, which is two joined together, so you can literally have two separate. I mean, just have a look at the website. I mean, it's an extraordinary thing, but that is the cap. I'm not going to do a full review because this is just an unboxing, but I just wanted to share this with you. So, as I understand it, the nibs come from Japan, and this is brass, and it's made, I believe, by an engineering company in Dorset, and well, I just think it's very, very innovative, because this is like a fibre tip nib, and the way it works, the way this system works, is inside the barrel, and it's just an empty barrel, as you can see there. This, I believe, is cotton wadding, and I'm not going to do it in this video because it's just an unboxing video, a mail time video. But basically, you get some ink and you dip you let the cotton wadding soak, and through capillary attraction, the ink spreads all the way up inside the wadding, and then this. I'm being very, very careful not to use my thumb. It's quite difficult. But inside the nib, and these nibs are replaceable and interchangeable with different types. I can't open it. It's because I haven't got any nails. I chew my nails. But basically, the nib extends from there all the way. It's like a fibre. It's a fibre nib, and it goes all the way into the cotton wadding, and then draws the ink quite quickly up into the nib, and it's supposed to work really, really well. I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to do it in a review. So I'm just going to put it all back together. But some people say that this is an absolute revelation. I have heard one person say that this is the future of writing, and I'm looking forward to that. If it is the future of writing, then I want to be part of that. I want to enjoy that. I mean, obviously, I have cheaper pens, like, for instance, this fountain pen here, which is a standard piston fountain pen. You could, these are effectively not much more than £1 each. So very, 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 very cheap. This is at the other end of the spectrum, as it were. But do you know what? It feels absolutely fantastic. I am so looking forward to that. The one thing that I would say one has to be careful of is the fact that this could easily roll over a desk, but that is the price I'm willing to pay for this level of engineering. I'm sure that I am going to look after this, but let me put it back in the box because I'm so excited to use this, but I'm not going to ink it up yet. I'm just going to put it back. And then I will. Let me zoom out, and then it will be there for another day. But I just think everything about this. Obviously, I haven't tested it yet, but I will do in another video. But I just think that I nearly got it there. I should really have waited for my hands to stop bleeding, really, shouldn't I? Let me try this. I'm making what they say in the UK a pig's ear of this. That's better. So, I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. I mean, fantastic packaging, and to be honest, I have not seen better packaging this side of Christmas. And I'm going to have some Dorset tea. So thank you, Tom, for sending me that. This video isn't sponsored in any way. I bought this with my own money. But do you know what? As far as I'm concerned, I was very, very happy to spend my money on this, and I'm looking forward to not only using the pen but trying these nibs. I've actually ordered some 0.3, 0.2 and 0.1 nibs, 0.1 millimeter nibs. So I'm going to be using this for writing and jotting things down in my EDC notebook stroke filofax, what have you. And I'm going to try them. But if I'm happy with this pen, there are other nibs that have got a broader footprint, as it were, a broader stroke. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. But for the moment, I'm just going to say thanks very much for watching, and goodbye. I'm going to have some Dorset tea.